Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Today we're gonna do a walk I wanted to do a while back, but the weather wasn't that great, so we're gonna do it today. If you can tell, we are in Brighton Beach. Very busy afternoon. It is always busy down here on Brighton Beach Avenue. At this time, it's around, I guess, 2 o'clock. In a second, I am going to get around the corner. Just waiting for these people to get off these people just got off the bus, and it's always a pain getting around this corner. Oh, looks like something's going down over here. What is going on? It looks like they had the gate down and all these people, I guess, are waiting to get in. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let's do our walk. We're getting a little sidetracked here. This is my first walk in a little while. I was taking a break, working on some other things. So it is February. February is kind of like an off month out of the calendar year. Nothing really goes on in February. So I decided I'd take some days off in the beginning of the month, and then now we gear up for the rest of the month. As you saw in the title, we are going to walk on Coney Island Avenue. And I plan on walking until we get down to Kings Highway. So this is going to be a nice little walk. So we're going to walk Coney Island Avenue. We just got off of Brighton Beach Avenue, and we're going to walk down to Kings Highway. Coney Island Avenue is a residential / commercial avenue. As you can see, it's got a lot of foot traffic. Coney Island Avenue, it goes from the boardwalk, which was a block back from where we started, and it'll go all the way down to pretty much the Windsor Terrace neighborhood. It's a 5-mile road, so it's definitely not a long road. If you could do a 5-mile walk or a 5-mile run, well, completing this avenue shouldn't be a big issue. Now, another footnote about Coney Island Avenue is it is considered one of the most dangerous traffic roads in Brooklyn. I don't know if I don't know about all the 5 boroughs. I would say that the most dangerous is out in Queens. there's a few dangerous avenues out in Queens, but as far as the traffic is concerned here in Brooklyn, Coney Island Avenue is one of the most dangerous. Has a lot of accidents, and that could be due to the fact that there's, obviously it's a 2-way double lane road. I'm trying to get past these people. There we go. It's a two-way double lane road. I almost got run over by a tire right there. And it just, I guess it's just one of those avenues that has a lot of accidents on it. I read somewhere it also has to do with poor signage, and so I guess if you don't know where you're supposed to turn, or you don't know, where you're supposed to go, that can also cause accidents. Weather is really nice. As a matter of fact, it's going to be nice for the next couple of days. It's supposed to get warm for this time of year. Like today, it's in the mid 50s. It's supposed to hit 60 tomorrow, they said. I gotta go across Neptune Avenue here. I got a couple more cars I gotta wait for. Looks like I could do it. Here we go. So yeah, as I was saying, the weather is very nice today. We are gonna get a big storm in the next few days. That's going to be mostly rain, and then it may turn to snow at the ends, but they're not, right now they're not sure as of today, which is I guess it's Friday. They don't know if we're going to get snow, but most likely we're going to get rain. We have to get over this bridge. This is the footbridge that goes over to Bell Parkway. And this is a pretty long intersection, so I can't just jot across. This is also an entrance, one of the entrances onto the Bell Parkway here. So you can see like all the roadways they got over here. You got roadways coming off of the parkway, and you got roadways going on the parkway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait here, and we'll continue when the light turns green. All right, guys, we're back. I had to wait 3 minutes for that light. But you didn't have to wait. We took care of the wait-in on the YouTube side with a little editing magic. Once you cross over this bridge, we are technically out of Coney Island. Not that it matters, we're still in Brooklyn. If you like traffic, which I doubt anybody really loves traffic, but this is going to be a traffic busy walk. Coney Island Avenue is a very busy throughway. And there may be times where I get stuck at intersections, but I'm hoping that's not the case. I said earlier about how there's always accidents on Coney Island Avenue. We're coming up to an intersection, is one of those intersections that doesn't have great signage. And sometimes you don't know where to cross or when to cross. So I gotta watch myself over here. A lot of those cars, if you see, look in front of me, these cars coming up over the bridge, sometimes it's that one. You see that car? Boom, jots right. He jots to his right. So if you're crossing over there, which I'm going to be doing in a second, I got to watch. I got to watch that nobody comes flying into me. There is a pretty old establishment down here that's very well known. I'm sure you've all heard of Carvel. It's one of the oldest Carvels probably in the whole country. Yeah, this walk is going to be loud. This is the type of walk to keep you awake. So if you're watching this and you think you're going to use this to relax, good luck. Unless you're a city person, then yeah, this might be white noise to you. But if you don't like city atmospheres, you're not going to like this walk because it could get really noisy. Avenue Z. If you remember, we did Avenue Z a couple weeks back. I was saying earlier, there's a Carvel along this route that's been open since 1954, 70 years this year. And we will be passing it. And it is one of the last remaining Carvels that has the old signature shape. If you remember, all the old Carvels back in the day had the slope roofs. And it is a couple blocks up. I could see it, I think I could see it from here. We're going to stay on one side of the road today, just because crossing Coney Island Avenue a couple of times is going to take some time if we get caught in a light. So I'm just going to stay on this side. And if there's anything I can show on the other side, I'll just point the camera on that side. And there's the Carvel in its original format. Like I said, this Carvel has been open since 1954. And it's probably one of the oldest Carvels left in the country. There you go, almost an accident right there. See that? That was close. Like I was saying, it's one of the oldest Carvels left. I know the signage up there says since 1934. That's when Carvel was started, but this particular location has been around since 1954. And they still have their daily sales. As you can see by the signs, they still do the sales, the dailies. And they have the seating, which is empty right now, but in the summertime, this is all filled up. So you can see it's got that original slope. All right, we are moving. I don't know why, but I feel like we're not moving fast enough. Maybe it's because of the traffic. So we are going to be heading up to Kings Highway. We're on Avenue. We're hitting Avenue X now. So it's going to be a while till we get up there. Avenue, I would say Avenue, I believe it's Avenue R. Avenue R is the last letter avenue before we hit Kings Highway. I'm going to try and get through this intersection. Whenever I can beat a light, I will try. Safely, of course. I'm not going to try to get myself killed, but got the bagel deli over here. Some furniture stores. We've walked through here so many times on all the other walks that we've done. I mean, how many walks have we done that we've crossed Coney Island Avenue? I mean, Kings Highway, Avenue X, Avenue Z, Avenue T, Avenue P, Neptune Avenue, Brighton Beach Avenue. We've crossed Coney Island Avenue a lot of times. Or if we've also crossed Ocean Parkway a lot, so we'll eventually get onto Ocean Parkway. But recently we were down here when we did the Neck Road walk, so we're about to pass by where the police precinct is, and then Neck Road is over here. But yeah, we've crossed Coney Island Avenue a good number of times in the last year. Avenue U, we've crossed, when we were on Avenue U a few times, we've crossed Coney Island Avenue. Right now we're crossing Avenue W. We got the 61st Precinct. So one second here. So we will be doing some more walks as the rest of the month goes on, and then of course spring comes, and we'll be doing a lot of festival walks. Here's Neck Road. Remember we were on Neck Road? Remember that day we were crossing over here and I wasn't sure if I was allowed to go through that street because of all the gates? I might not be mentioning while I'm walking because it's really busy, so I'm just keeping my eye out on everything. But you know, at times you will see some of these private family homes dotted along Coney Island Avenue that look out of place. I might even say this is the only spot where we see these houses like this. We'll see as we keep walking down. It's mostly a commercial zone, residential. It's a major roadway that'll take you down over to Windsor Terrace. And where it'll take you is three major roads actually end and terminate over there. And those roads are Ocean Parkway, Fort Hamilton Parkway, and Coney Island Avenue. It's like a circle over there. So all those roads that are adjacent to us now will eventually kind of connect on like a pointy, like a triangle tip at the ends of this. We're not going to walk all the way to the ends of this because that would be like a 5-mile walk. Not that I can't, I could walk about 12 miles, 13 miles, but to keep it within, you know, the specs of the walks that we do on the channel, we usually do just 1 hour walks and stuff, so. I'm going to try and get across this street again. This is Avenue V. Avenue V for Vince, for my name. There you go. Those people got some beautiful smiles, if they're real. I'm sure they're real people. And we are coming up to the McDonald's on Avenue U, which I'm pretty sure, I have to look it up, I don't know much, but I'm pretty sure that the McDonald's right here on the corner of Avenue U and Coney Island Avenue is pretty old. Been around for a long time. Here is the McDonald's. Man, I smell those fries. I want McDonald's when I smell those fries. She was skipping. Either she was intentionally skipping or there was something wrong with her foot. The smell of those fries, man, that's what gets you. They put that chemical in that oil that they use. It's like putting bait on a fishing line. Think about it. I want you to think about this for a second. For all you people that eat McDonald's, I used to eat McDonald's a long time ago. I got a story about that. We will save that for another day. There's actually a really funny story about my McDonald's habit when I was young. But for those of you that eat McDonald's still, you know that the real reason that when you get the urge to buy something from McDonald's, whether you're inside, you know, and you order maybe on your app to get food delivered, or you go there, it's all about the fries. You know, when you walk by McDonald's, man, it's the smell of the fries that gets you in the door, not the smell of, you don't even smell, I don't think I've ever walked by McDonald's and smelled like a Big Mac or a quarter pounder. All you ever smell are the fries, and that's what gets you to go in the door. All right, enough of that. I'm getting everybody hungry. Coming up on Avenue T, another avenue we've crossed through. And we are almost at our destination. Depending on, you know what, depending on when we get to Kings Highway, we'll see. I'll give you some bonus walking. We'll walk along Kings Highway for a little bit. We've done a couple of Kings Highway. We've done a few Kings Highway walks. So I guess we might do some Kings Highway walking for a little bit. Avenue T. It's considered the Homecrest section of Brooklyn. It's like it's really not an official neighborhood. Unless you live here, then yeah, it's your neighborhood, but we're in the Gravesend section of Brooklyn right now. And then you get Homecrest, which kind of is nested in, it's what they call a nested neighborhood. Let me say that again in case you didn't hear because of the truck. It's what they call a nested neighborhood. It's a neighborhood within a neighborhood. And it is nested in Gravesend and Sheepshead Bay. Sheepshead Bay is literally, if you just cross Coney Island here on this side and just walk in that direction. So I guess you could say we're on the border of Sheepshead Bay and Gravesend right now. And we'll be hitting Kings Highway, which is Midwood. And here you go, look at this. This street right here is called Homecrest Court. And I honestly did not know that Homecrest Court existed, but here we are. And it's probably a dead end. Let's see. Yep, it is. Look at this. So it's a dead end street. It's called Homecrest Court. So there you go. You got another Court Street right here, Hutchinson Court. And some of the houses on this street are pretty nice. I said earlier I was mistaken. I said back there when we saw those streets, when we saw those houses on that street back there, that would be the only time, but I guess I was wrong. There's some more residential areas down here that have just the private family homes. Avenue S. Eventually we will do an Avenue S walk where we'll take Avenue S all the way. I'm going to wait till the spring though. I'm going to wait till next month. We're going to take Avenue S all the way in this direction. We're going to start at Stillwell and we're going to go all the way down here until we hit Marine Park. The Avenue S will take you down to Marine Park in Brighton Beach area. So. We are getting close to Kings Highway. I could see all of the tall buildings down there. We'll also do Avenue R. Avenue R is actually a nice residential avenue. It's got the it's an avenue that's got like a boulevard in the middle, you know, with the grass and the trees. Looks nice in the summertime. What we'll do is we'll keep walking, but we're not gonna. When we get to Kings Highway, we're not gonna walk on the. We're not gonna walk towards the busy area, Kings Highway. We're gonna walk towards, I guess, the Bay Parkway side. That we put in a little extra walking. Since right now we're hitting 37 minutes and we're about to hit Kings Highway already, so. This street right here is called One Court. I guess it's the first Court Street. It is not a dead end though. There is a side street down there. Avenue R. Sounds like a cop car's coming towards me. It is a busy, loud day today. This was the boulevard thing I was telling you about, this mall grassy area they have. It goes all the way down. Give you a little look here, you can see it. Right, we're going to be hitting Kings Highway here, so we'll get some bonus walking. The way I feel today, I'm going to walk all the way home. I'm going to walk all the way into Dyker Heights from here. So by the time I'm finished walking, I'll probably have done 5 miles. Maybe more than that, maybe 6 miles. I don't know. But Alright, we're done with Coney Island Avenue. One day we will return and do a full walk. We'll walk all the way up to Windsor Terrace. I guess we'll do that in the summer or late spring. Don't know what direction we'll start. Maybe we'll start from Windsor Terrace and walk down to the boardwalk on the beach. I think that would be a good way to do it. Coney Island Avenue to Coney Island. We are now on East 10th Street and Kings Highway. So we've now changed from Coney Island Avenue to Kings Highway. We were just down here. I want to say it wasn't Christmas Eve. I wonder if it was, no, it wasn't Christmas Eve. I don't know. Maybe it was Christmas Eve. But it was at least a couple days before Christmas. If you remember, I was sick. And I was just getting over a really nasty, well, the backstory is I did the Avenue U walk in the rain. So if you go back in my channel and you look back a couple of months, you'll see there's an Avenue U walk that I did in the rain. And I was, I do my rain walks. I never get sick from walking in the rain ever. And I was bundled up and everything. It wasn't like I was walking around in like light clothes. I was bundled up and I got sick. And I didn't get to go see a lot of family for Christmas. So that I remember, I think it was like 2 nights before Christmas, we did the night walk on Kings Highway. And that was the last time I was down here. Look at this thing. That thing looks like it could be tipped over very easily. It's like an egg tricycle. A lot of traffic. This area at this time. Well, there you go. She wanted to get through, that's why she beeped. This area this time of day it's horrible. It is just a horrible area, especially if you're 1 block up on Quinton. So the next block up is a road called Quinton Road. That's another high traffic road. The reason for it too is, the reason for the traffic issues down here is you've got Ocean Parkway, which we're about to come up to. You got Coney Island Avenue behind me, which are 2 major roads. Then you got Kings Highway here, which is a major, commercial area. And Kings Highway basically connects to Bay Parkway. So some of this traffic may be heading that way. That's where I'm heading. So you get a lot of bleed over traffic that, you'll get traffic that gets stuck on one road, so then all the cars go to the next road, and then they get stuck on that road, and then they go to the next road. So you get about 4 or 5 blocks that get gridlocked. Ocean Parkway. I will not make that light, sorry. It's not gonna happen. Jeez, man, I tell you, it is so noisy down here. All right, we're gonna do another cut here, so we'll be back when this light changes. All right, we're on the move again. Got a bike convoy. It is a Friday afternoon. I believe today is February 9th. Well, it's either February 9th or February 10th. It really doesn't matter, right? Oy. Man, I tell you. Just a lot of crazy traffic today. We're gonna end the walk at McDonald Avenue. I could go on the sidewalk. I'm staying on the street. A lot of angry people, man. Road rage. It's the road ragers. I want to thank everybody for coming along for the walk. It was definitely not a relaxing walk with all the traffic and the noise, and but this is Brooklyn. You know, generally we do the walks. We've been doing the walks for a long period of time in the morning. There was a period of time where I was always doing them in the afternoon. Then we went back to we did a lot of morning walks, and now we mix some some night walks in there. But today was an afternoon walk. Everyone is awake, everything is open. So if you like that kind of atmosphere, then this was a good walk for you. In case you're wondering how I feel, it doesn't matter to me. I grew up here, so. Loud, busy, no noise, no traffic, no nothing. I've done it all, so I don't have a preference. Actually, I do have a preference. My preference is that it's quiet. I like quiet times, but you get so used to all of the different elements that you could be exposed to, it really doesn't matter. You have to have a certain type of thick skin to live in this area. That's why I live out in Dyker Heights. It's much more quiet than this. I don't have to deal with all this noise. All right, here we are, McDonald Avenue. That's where we're gonna end it. I want to thank everybody for walking. Hope everyone's doing well. And I will be catching you all on the next walk. It is February, so February is kind of a dead month for me. So I don't want to put any expectations on when the next walk's going to be, but there'll definitely be more walks in February, but it'll be a little light compared to previous months. And then March will come up, and we'll be getting ready for the spring. So anyway, take care, everyone, and catch everyone on the next one.